It's the OCG Fam Show. If your tap water is good enough for you, is it good enough for your plants? Let's talk about it. Hey there, Bob from Oregon's Constant Garden. Welcome to the OCG Fam Show to you, my YouTube buddies. What's going on? How's everybody doing out there? Let me know in the comments. We'll talk about it after the show. Right now, let's just get into the show. So, question on the show, on the viewer question show that came up that I thought was kind of interesting. Now, the clip I'm going to show you, it kind of rambles on, me and Scott joking around a lot, but I think there's some good information in there. The clip was from someone who asked a question. You've been talking about using these agricultural type water treatment systems for getting rid of alkalinity, for dealing with alkalinity, I should say, in your grow, but that's more for a big time grow. Can you just use like a consumer grade water treatment like you use for your drinking water to treat your water for your plants? Would you want to? It's a good clip. Stick with it. Watch the clip.
Come on.
I'm off a little bit today. I don't have my intention.
Terrible.
Magic Garden. My grow is very small. 2 plants. The local tap water is insanely... What's going on here?
It's Jack.
Roof.
Jack.
Well,
Hey, Jack.
Jack.
I may have killed him.
Sorry. My grow is very small, 2 plants. The local tap water is insanely hard, so I have to use deionized water to feed my plants. So I often run into this issue using Nectar for the Gods. If I buy a pack of calcium carbonated powder and use to mix for drinking water, can I just add that to increase alkalinity? So
I would like to see the label to make sure they're not putting other electrolytes and stuff in there, even though that's what the plants love.
Brando! No, was it?
Brando!
It's got electrolytes!
I would like to make sure that it's just calcium. If it's just calcium carbonate powder for drinking, it's absolutely fine. It's probably horribly expensive.
Well, it's some kind of...
to like just micronized limestone for agricultural purposes, it'll be the same problem.
Well, a 5-gallon bucket versus a 5-gallon food grade bucket are entirely different things for the same bucket because of the standards they have to go to, and it's probably the same thing with this, I would assume.
Yep.
Okay.
The trick is how much do you add, and I would recommend either getting an alkalinity pH strip thing, like a little rapid test alkalinity, like a swimming pool style one that you can just dip in and make sure you're not at 400, because you don't want to overshoot it by, aim for that 120, 140 mark. If you're at 180, you'd want to dilute that down with water again.
So water that's good for a human is not necessarily good for a plant? But probably so, right? I mean, if it works
it's about the same. If we all drink acidic water, we're all going to get cancer and die. If we all drink alkaline water, we all fight cancer and live. Same with plants. Plants don't like low pH. It breaks everything down in their cell tissue.
That's not great. Not great.
No, and acids will do all that. It eats your teeth. It eats your bones. I mean, osteoporosis comes from acidic diets. A lot of people don't realize that the acids in our foods and waters are what make us crippled and old and decrepit.
Oh. Yeah, I drink a lot of that stuff. I'm freaking out right now.
Well, did you see the Mountain Dew? The guy tried to sue Mountain Dew because he found a mouse in it. And then they broke
there was no mouse in there.
For the length, how much phosphoric acid in there, that would have been dissolved in 2 weeks.
There is no way.
Fully dissolved in 2 weeks.
That's terrifying. I want to move on before I freak out. K-Ghost 0311. Hey, Bob.
My cop friend told me if we found a mouse in a beer bottle that we could get free beer.
What do you think of that? Informative, entertaining, helpful? Did it bring up any ideas, thoughts, comments, questions in your mind? Throw them in the comments and let's talk about it. I'm curious what kind of things you do with your water and what you got going in your grow. Let's talk about it. I love you. I'll see you tomorrow. The OCG Fam Show. It's pretty good. It happens every day. It's the OCG Fam Show. See you tomorrow.